We did see conditions deteriorate overnight. Intense rainfall reached 150 millimetres of rain in some areas, and in the Ulladulla area, over 200 millimetres. This intense rainfall is causing rivers and creeks and inland lakes to rise rapidly. As a result, the New South Wales State Emergency Service has issued 7 emergency warnings overnight. Approximately 335 properties have been impacted by these emergency warnings. In the very early hours of this morning, the SES, volunteers and our emergency services partners door-knocked Borelli Lakes, where over 200 properties were impacted by flooding, some of them over floor level. Some areas of Sanctuary Point are also under an emergency warning for flooding, and residents there have been asked to move to higher ground. The entrance north and Woombarrel, at that location, there are 35 properties that have been asked to evacuate, and this is due to the coastal erosion occurring in that area. Flash flooding does remain a key concern to us as the rain continues to fall, and this is particular in the areas of Sydney, the Illawarra and the South Coast. Overnight, our flood rescue teams have been activated 7 times around the Shoalhaven area. The majority of incidents that we've attended to overnight have been for fallen trees and power lines and damage to property and vehicles. Having said all of that, and as the situation does start to calm in some areas, I remind everybody that we are not out of the woods yet. So what can we expect today? Well, heavy rainfall will continue with falls in the 50 to 100 millimetres, and in some pockets up to 120 millimetres is possible. The damaging winds will continue today. 60 to 70 kilometre an hour wind gusts are possible, and in some pockets potentially up to 100 kilometres an hour in areas around the south coast, mid-north coast, including the Sydney metropolitan area. What we do expect is that this situation will start to ease as the system moves further south and east on Thursday. We still, though, have potential for riverine flooding, and we at the SES and with the Bureau of Meteorology will continue to monitor these risks. What we do know is that there could be minor to moderate flooding in the Hawkesbury and Lower Nepean rivers. Minor flooding is also expected in river systems in Sydney and the surrounds, such as the Colo River and Georges River. Minor to moderate flooding is possible in many systems on the Illawarra coast, including Shoalhaven River, the St George's Basin, Clyde River and the Snowy Mountains River.